Try to recall the plot of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Why do I gotta do all the Bioware games?
You played most of them. You played more than I did.
Just Star Wars and, like, Mass Effect. But we both played the Mass Effect games, and you gave up on Dragon Age.
Yeah, that's at least 3-4 more games you've played than I have.
Okay, whatever. Alright. Try to recall the plot of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So it starts off, you make your character, and you wake up on some kind of medical ship or something, right? And the medical ship is under attack, because we will use this exact same cold open in Mass Effect 2. So you wake up, and I guess, like, I don't know, some dudes are attacking, like stormtroopers or something. Except
Stormtroopers?
Stormtroopers don't exist back then, or whatever. Maybe it's robots. I'm just gonna assume robots. And you have to escape the ship, and you're all like the commander or the guy who's helping you out, the tutorial guy is all like, hey, we have this Jedi on board, her name is Bastila, and the Sith Empire is hunting her because she has this special skill called battle meditation, where she kneels down and everybody, like, fights better.
That's okay, but you don't find Bastila here.
Oh, god damn it. Anyways, I guess the ship crashes on some bumfuck planet. I don't remember what kind of planet. Okay, Star Wars planets are always, like, they always have, like, one biosphere. So, this is either a trash planet or a forest planet.
There's a third kind of Star Wars planet.
A desert planet?
No.
Ice planet?
No. A city planet.
Okay. Alright, so you're on this city planet, and you find out somewhere, like, despite whatever class you picked in the beginning, you are sensitive to the Force for some reason. So that's why you have this weird, like, mission to go find this Bastila, I think.
Do you know how you get the idea to find Bastila?
Visions?
Yes!
It's a Bioware thing, so you obviously get visions.
Bioware's favorite plot framing device.
So, yeah, do you run into, the smuggler guy? Was his name Karth?
There's a character named Karth. He's not a smuggler. He's a Republic pilot.
Oh, okay. Well, I recall that there was, like, a stand-in Han Solo of some kind.
Yes, there was. Do you remember what her name was?
Her name? She was a girl?
Yes.
I do not remember what her... I know does she come with an astromech droid?
No. She came with a Wookiee.
Oh, yeah, you have to have a Wookiee.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay, I'm just gonna call her Harriet Solo for the rest of this.
She's a Twi'lek!
What? I thought Twi'leks were like the Asari of Star Wars, where they're only dancer girls! Or Jedi!
No. This one was she was the Han Solo of this game.
Okay, whatever. Harriet Solo, the Twi'lek. You meet up with her for some reason, and she comes with the Wookiee, and you get an astromech droid on the on the ship you escaped or something. I guess you find Bastila, and she's all like, "Hey, I want to touch your brain. I like your Force." We gotta get you to the Jedi Temple, but we can't do that because there's this Sith Star Destroyer-like thing. It's not a real Star Destroyer. There's this big giant battleship, and you can't escape because the big giant battleship is hovering over the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, so I guess is that where you meet up with Harriet Solo? Because you need to find someone to get you off the planet?
You find someone that gets you off the planet, but it's not Harriet Solo because she doesn't have a ship. You find someone else who has a ship.
No, I don't! I don't fucking remember the shit! Okay, I just remember battle meditation was stupid. Oh, and the guy, or rather the Sith Lord that is chasing you, his name is Darth Malak, and he's got this, like, mask thing over his mouth, which covers a scar of some kind. Actually, I know why. I'll explain it later.
Okay.
But yeah, he's the Darth Vader, and he's the one chasing you around. So then you escape the planet, but, like, Darth Malak decides, hey, why don't we just destroy the whole planet? And then the officers are like, dude, we don't have a Death Star until, like, 4,000 years from now. He goes, no, just shoot it with guns. And the officers are like, oh, yes! So they destroy the entire planet. Well, not the entire planet, but, like, they destroy all the cities on the planet by shooting it with guns. I guess they fire at it for a whole day, like, in a straight line, so that when the planet rotates, They cover all of it. Non-stop firing all day.
It's like a batch scanner.
Yeah! And at this point, okay, you gotta go over to... What's the Jedi homeworld called? I don't know where the Jedi temples or whatever.
I'll give you a hint.
Is it Coruscant?
I'll give you a hint. Princess Leia sold them out.
What? Really? That's where the Jedi home planet is? It's fucking Dantooine?
Yes.
Okay, so you go over to Dantooine, and they're all like, oh, hey, let me touch your brain. You have, like, awesome force powers, and you didn't know. And I'm like, and I'm sitting here, and I'm all like, but I wanted to be I wanted to be Han Solo. I didn't want to be Luke. But I guess they're forcing me to be Luke, so,
Forcing you?
yeah. The Force compels me to be a Jedi, so I'm like, alright, here, pick your lightsaber color. And I guess I pick, the blue one, because later on I would secretly swap out my lightsaber gem to a red one. Despite the fact that I'm actually playing light side on this one. Because I didn't want to play a Sith character. Or I don't like playing evil characters because straight up evil for no reason is boring.
Yeah.
I was mostly light side, but I would constantly use my mind wiping powers to not pay the exorbitant taxes for docking.
Docking fees, right?
Yeah, there were docking fees for every planet, and I always hand waved. I'm like, no, I'm not using my credits on that. Screw those guys. So, all right. So after you become a literal Jedi, or like a Jedi Padawan, not even. You go straight from Padawan to like Jedi Knight or something. You skip like years of training because the Jedi Council or something is not telling you shit, because of course they're not. But they do tell you, hey, go to these 3 planets, find a beacon, and like pray to them or something so that the Force will tell you what your fate is. Yeah, because I remember you have to go to Tatooine, because you cannot have a Star Wars thing without Tatooine. I don't remember the other planets. I don't think... There's no reason to go to Hoth. Do they go to Hoth?
They don't go to Hoth. You have to do missions in Dantooine. You gotta go to Tatooine. You gotta go to Kashyyyk.
Oh, okay, the Wookiee home planet.
You have to go to Korriban.
What the hell is Korriban?
The Sith home planet.
Why am I in why would I need to go to Korriban?
And you need to go to some place called Manan. I don't even know what that is.
Alright, whatever, right? But anyway, so... there's a whole bunch of, like, missions and stuff in between. I'm just gonna try to remember all the notable side missions I got.
Okay.
Because I don't remember what the main missions are, aside from go to a temple and pray.
Okay.
So, there was this one mission where you get HK-49, who is completely overrated, but everyone loves him. He's in, like, a Sith assassin droid that you get to reprogram or whatever. But he's, like, snarky. That's why people like him, I guess.
You don't even reprogram him. He just kills his master and leaves.
Well, whatever, right? But anyways, because this assassin droid knows every fucking language, you're trying to, like, make some peace with some Tusken Raiders of some kind. So you have to do this weird diplomacy thing where you're speaking through the mouth of an assassin droid. And because I'm light side, the Tusken Raiders actually just herg off. And they stop bothering, I don't know, a settlement of farmers or something? Okay, so then I actually don't know what the Sith are doing. There has to be some kind of countdown timer for you to do your mission, because otherwise the Sith are going to destroy another planet by doing another scan wipe on it?
I'll tell you this.
Okay, what?
You're right, because you are looking for, I guess, we'll call them beacons.
Yeah?
Because you were trying to find the Big MacGuffin. You remember what the Big MacGuffin was?
The fucking, I don't know, the Jedi Holy Grail.
No.
No, well, I'm pretty sure it's the Jedi Holy Grail.
No, it's not.
Is it Bastila?
No, it's not Bastila!
Party. Well, I don't know!
I'll give you a hint. Where are the Sith getting their fucking battleships from?
Is there a fucking Sith battleship factory of some kind? There's a Stargate? The Sith have a Stargate, and so they're gonna use all their battleships to destroy all the planets because they have infinite battleships. So the Sith have become the Protoss. Okay, sure. So alright, fine, you find the beacons, and then I guess the beacons activate, and you realize that, oh, hold on, everyone has been lying to you, including Bastila. That you're not force attuned, or you're not like some kind of crazy force person, because you were a Sith Lord at some point that lost your memory because Bastila fought you and then hit you on the head with her lightsaber, but that didn't kill you. So you're Darth Revan, and you're actually Malik's buddy, but, like, Malik betrayed you? No, he didn't betray you. Technically, you're betraying him. But at some point, his mouth got cut off, and that's why he's replaced with a giant fucking boombox for a mouth. And then, like, the big thing is that after this gets revealed, Bastila gets kidnapped by Malik. And then you have to rush over to the Stargate, and then you have to confront Darth Malik. And before that, like, this is a huge problem because they have infinite battleships, and Bastila is kneeling down and giving everybody forced blowjobs. So they fight better. So I have to do this dumb thing where I have to convince Bastila to come back to the light side, which I do. And then I fight Malik, and then I, like, cut the rest of his head off. And then I do the light side thing and use the Star Forge to destroy itself. And that's the end of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.